Good morning. I am still in my pajamas. My husband is off to work for the first half of the day. I've got a baby sitting in a baby Bjorn bouncer right down here. I am at the tail end of a cold. Just trying to get some things back in order. House is a little bit of a mess. I've got some other tidying projects that I kind of want to get done, but I figured I would just turn on the camera and film myself as I'm getting some of the stuff at the house done. Maybe this is your motivation to also get some stuff cleaned, tidied, put away. Feel free to just play this in the background while you get a couple things done. Are these dino feet not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Hi, Squirmy boy. The first thing I wanted to get done this day was get the dishes cleaned, get the sink cleaned out. So the very first thing I needed to do was get the clean dishes that were drying in the dish rack put away. And then I could get in there, get everything all washed up. I had my baby behind me, just babbling away, kicking his little dino feet. It's been hard to stay on top of dishes when dinner time and baby bedtime all kind of coincide. Oh, there's pump parts. Really trying to get back into the rhythm of getting things cleaned up and put away before I go to bed, or at least first thing in the morning if it doesn't happen before bed. Just, it helps me feel like the day is just more in order. But yeah, pump parts, bottles, all that is about to increase tremendously because baby is going to be going to daycare in a few weeks. Even more pump parts, there you go. But yeah, I'm sad about that. I'm torn between already feeling so sad that my newborn is gone and I also just love the stage that he's in right now, but I also would really love for him to be just a little bit older, a little more independent, being able to put him down and he can just sort of entertain himself for a little bit. But that is not the phase that we're in right now. I think I've mentioned this before, but he is like a super Velcro baby. He really doesn't like to nap unless he's being held. And that's something that I'm a little worried about for when he starts daycare, because obviously they cannot hold him, but he needs his sleep. So I don't know, hopefully it'll help get him just on a better schedule and a little more used to not sleeping in my arms when he needs to sleep. I wanted to get the counters clean and also the stove top. So I had a gel ice pack. Oh, this focus is going to be really terrible for a little bit, but I had a gel ice pack that I had thawing on this stovetop because I wanted to refreeze it flatter and better. It was kind of just a weird shape, but there was a hole in it and I didn't know, so it leaked all over the stove. And we never cleaned it, and then we cooked, and so it just needed to really get a good wipe down. The spray that I just used in the blue bottle was the vinegar and orange peel mixture that I made in a recent video. I use it on my stovetop for the most part. It's a great degreaser, but I use it for other all-purpose cleaner. The baby went down for a nap at this point. You can see, if you look really closely, he's squirming on the monitor there, but just trying to get the table cleaned off, shake out the placemats, get the table wiped down. This isn't something that I do every day, but I would like to do it more. Again, it's one of those things that I'm probably just gonna do better at when I have a little bit more time and freedom. I also had to get some tax stuff finalized for our CPA. I needed to get our check sent into her and get forms, signatures on forms. But yeah, I just had a couple of small paperwork things that I wanted to get done, and I figured while I'm at this table and I have these papers in front of me, I'm just going to get everything sealed up, going to get some stamps put on, and then the next time we went out for a walk, we just dropped those in the mailbox around the corner from us. At this point, I'm kind of just tidying up. We've got a lot of bags and bins and things for the baby, his carrier, diaper bag. I have the bag that I bring my pump parts to work in, and extra stroller parts. We have a convertible stroller that converts to a toddler stroller, so there's just some excess stuff in the way. Living room needed to just get tidied. I spent way too long trying to fold this like a wrap carrier. It did not need to be folded, but it just makes me feel better when things are put away a little bit more organized. You might notice that if you watched my videos before, we used to have a nice L-shaped white sofa, but we actually got rid of that to accommodate the nursery. So this pull-out sofa used to be in the nursery, and now it is in the living room. You can also see I've got a dead orchid. I'll show it to the camera in just a minute. We had friends that brought this plant to us actually right before the baby came. There it is, sad. Thinking that an orchid would be simple for me to keep keep alive while we were in this really crazy time in our lives, but as it turns out, I killed it just the same. But my other plants are doing great. I am notorious for not watering my plants, but somehow they don't die. I've had many of these plants for years. The newest of them all is a spider plant, this one right here, that I've had for, oh gosh, I don't even know how many years, probably 3+ years at this point. I got it from my buy nothing group as just one of those little like tendrils that sprouts off, and I've grown it into this really big, beautiful plant. And this money tree too is years old. I've had lots of friends tell me they've never seen a money tree that big. Oh, don't forget to hydrate, especially if you're breastfeeding, but also if you're just a human, you need water. So take a minute, grab a drink, pause this video, have some water. Someone just took a short nap, but woke up screaming. So here we are. Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating to have to sort of stop what I'm doing to take care of a baby, but at the same time, it means that I get to snuggle a baby. And I know that these days won't last forever. So while he wants to be held by me, I'm gonna hold him. Oh, yeah. I really thought that I could maybe let my baby just kind of like play happily in his crib while I got the nursery picked up, but that was very short-lived. You will see shortly. He needs attention at all times. And sometimes you gotta do some silly things like dance for your baby. Here it comes. Yeah, look at those moves in my pajamas. I gathered up some stuff that he's outgrown, and that just needed to get taken to the basement, so I wanted to set that out. And it was at this point that he really just was not having it anymore. If there's one thing that being a parent has taught me, it's that everything can wait. I sat here for about an hour while he contact napped, and even though I didn't get anything else done this day, you know, I'm trying to focus on savoring these moments. I know that they're fleeting, they're not going to last forever, and there's always tomorrow. And here we are, the very next day. Basically picking up exactly where I left off. Back in his room, I had some wipes and diapers that needed to get put away. We are on that Costco brand Life. Way to go, Kirkland. We've had great results with Costco diapers. I mean, my baby blows out like pretty much once a day, but that's not the diaper's fault. He just likes to poop. And what can we say? Here I am just playing Tetris a little bit with the bins in the drawer and just getting everything stored away. And then my bedroom, it just needed a little TLC. I've sort of been throwing clothes, you know, those like liminal state clothes. They're not clean, they're not dirty. You don't want to put them back in the dresser or in the closet, but you know, they're not dirty enough that you put them in the hamper. So I just was kind of going through making some decisions on like what actually does need to be washed. These throw pillows, we are not in a place right now where we are putting throw pillows on the bed. We're not making the bed with, you know, the intention of it looking nice. So just put those away. And then I had a bunch of sweaters that I had recently washed sitting in the bassinet at the foot of our bed. He is no longer in the bassinet. He sleeps in his crib now, which happened unexpectedly and quickly. One day we just put him in the crib one night and he's been there ever since. But yeah, I'm just trying to get everything put away, hung up, sweatshirts, sweaters, And then later this weekend, I believe my husband took the bassinet apart, and that now just has to go downstairs into our storage unit in the basement. Pants going away, I also realized that I had some stuff here that just needed to get sort of like tags off of a new pair of socks, take down the baby monitor because he's not sleeping in our room anymore, putting some jewelry back into my jewelry box. And this is my desk now that the baby has his own room. Not now that the baby has his own room, since he has his own room. My desk had to move into our bedroom, and things, again, were just kind of like out of order, needed to get them organized, and I'm just surveying, looking at what I did, feeling good about getting things cleaned up. It's a nice feeling when everything just sort of comes together and you get things put away. So that's all I have for today. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. It really helps out my channel. And can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.